What's going on, guys? Klutch here. Welcome back to Oakfield Farm. Oh man, so we are right where we left off yesterday. We are just planting, seeding. Yeah, we've got a bit of work to do today. Let's drop that back down. Nice. Awesome. I am loving this tractor. This thing turns so sharp. I can kind of get to the end of the field, crank this thing around. It turns sharper than I could, even the seeder can handle. So I don't have any qualms about getting around in a circle here when I need to. I can just kind of flip this thing on its head, 360 degrees, and we're back in the direction we need to be going. Fantastic. Very cool. So we've got the Amazon still. Like I said, guys, we had some problems yesterday with that horse. I don't know why it would not take the seed. I tried a whole bunch of different things. We tried a whole different feeds, or a whole different station to load it up. Would not take seed. I didn't try any like the bags or anything like that. That would have been too simple, I guess. I'm not going to use bags anyways, so man, I don't know what was going on with it. It just would not give me that as an option. Spin this around again. And drop her like you saw it. There we go. So we're up at the very, very top here. This is kind of like the highlands of our farm. And when we get down against this hedgerow up here, you can see that our sheep are actually just in behind. If I give you the camera angle, the right spot, you'll be able to see all our sheep down there. That's actually our farm right below us there. So we're kind of a neat ways up here. I kind of like how this map, the elevation gains on this map are fantastic. Alright, let's see if I can spin it around once more. Yep, so you can see there's all our sheep. Sheep. But today, what we're going to be doing is, well, seeding and feeding. I think that is the two things. It's been a couple days since we took care of or started our farm up here. It's time we took care of our sheep a little bit more. I need to work on that as well. I really want to get the cows going. I want to get them off the ground. Oh, man. But the problem for me is I do not have food for them yet. I don't have any way of... you know what? That's not true. We have a way. Maybe we'll do that today when we get started on that. I don't really have the finance to do it. We have to take some money out. We'll see. I still have to sell that horse planter, the horse seeder still as well, so that's good, 100 grand as well. But that's fine. I might deal with that right away too. But first of all, I want to deal with the seeding. You can see I've got one field, well, almost done here. It shouldn't take us too much longer to get this field done. We can wrap stuff up pretty quickly with this setup. This is a pretty quick and clever setup for that. Especially, well, it does some fast farming if that's what you're into as well. Oh, drop that down now, thank you. And one more pass here. But anyways, guys, like I said, we're going to be seeding and feeding for the most part today. And the rest, well, who knows? We'll see what other trouble we can get into. All right, let's see here. Let's drop this off quickly, and let's see if we can do a little bit of fast farming, see what kind of speed we can get out of this thing. There we go. And fast farming engaged. It's going to get me above 14. There we go, 15. It's uphill. I'm not going to get up to 20, maybe. Fast farming engaged. Anyways, guys, stick around. We've got lots of work to do today, all right? Let's pitter patter.
Klutch simulations.
Perfect. So our first field's already been wrapped up. Man, let's see if we can get this thing filled again. I hope I can maybe just back. Should I back it in? I don't know what I should do here. When I placed that seed fill station down, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the best place ever. Yeah, Klutch, not such a good spot. Not when you got a seeder that's this size. It is a bit of a fight to get in here. Man, hey look, we got some wool going on. I was here yesterday too, that's right. A little bit of wool. Sheep are making us some money, that's good. About time. Freeload sheep. Let's see here if I can get this thing in here. That's going to be the question. Come on, nice and easy. Just tap it in. Yeah, I've been dying to use this seed fill station ever since it came out. And so, well, that's why we're getting it right now, let's be honest. Open that up. We've got seed. And a little fertilizer. Maybe. Can we get fertilizer? Am I allowed to use fertilizer now? Or is this one only going to give me seed? There it is. There we go. So, I thought that was the same problem with the horse, but I tried for a good 15 minutes to move that around, and yeah, no luck. I could not get it to fill. I don't know why. I don't have an answer to that, guys. So unless there was just like a fraction off, I don't know. I can't say for sure. But yeah, I need to move that grass. That grass is really not going to be in a good spot here as I progress. So we're going to have to look at that. Don't worry, we'll be doing that today. Let's see here. I can get this thing out of here somehow now. I'm going to finagle it all the way back out. But that's why we got four-wheel steer, I guess. So that wasn't too much of a pain. Yeah, it was. That was dumb. I regret that. Oh well. We will suffer with our mistakes for the time being. Oh man. So let's see here. We'll get this going. So this is the field that we harvested just the other day. In fact, you might find a bale still sitting here somewhere. I don't know if I got them all. I think I picked them all up. The problem is, guys, when I spilt that, that was all by, like I said, I had to pick those all up by hand. That was ridiculous. I never want to do that again. Just not fun. Such a dumb maneuver. Alright, so we've got this large field. This is the biggest field we own. Definitely need to get this going. So we're going to be doing some more soybeans over here as well. I want to get as much money as I possibly can quickly off these first two crops. It's the fastest way I could think of making money. Alright, game on. Let's see if we can do this a little bit fast as well here. Is that going to do it? Let's try that. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And away we go. Now you gotta love the fast farming. So we'll finish off. We're gonna do this one here. Whoa, I gotta keep her on the straight and narrow here. This is a little bit quick. This is gonna take me a little bit to do this one. But once it's done, that's it for the seeding for the most part. The rest of our fields are all grass, I believe, but it's grass. I mean, it still needs to have work. Ooh, I never even thought about how steep this hill was. Look at this thing. Yeah, so we're finished up this. This is the only two big fields that I have, guys. But I was just thinking, you know what? I need to get something that's going to get me a little bit of straw as well. So I do have a couple other fields for options, but I think they're all grass. We'll have to go double check on that here. Let me grab this last one while I'm thinking about it here. Get out of here. Wow. Got this little bit here that got missed. Awesome. All right, let's get out of here. Done. Fold her up. That's a good sized field though. I don't mind this one, but with soybeans it should be a little bit easier to manage. All those little those little bales we had yesterday, I didn't find any sitting in there. I actually found one. You know how most like dog owners have their backyard full of landmines, because they call it like the dog poop basically gets back there. Yeah, I know I just said dog poop in my video, but anyways, I was expecting to find a landmine when I was doing that, because those little tiny bales that we did yesterday, they were kind of mixed everywhere. I thought for sure I'd run into a few of them, but it was only one, and it seemed like it didn't cause me any issues. I just kind of passed right over it. I don't think I hit it with the tractor or the seeder, mind you. Oh man, this little hill is such a pain to get down. There we go. Nice. Go put this away. I need to go figure out which fields we have options on here, guys. So let me put this away and let's take a quick look at that. Alright, so that worked out well actually. I just realized that this field up at the very top of the hill here by Hilltop Stores was one of ours as well. So we needed to seed this one. I'm going to do something with a straw crop on this one. I need to get some straw. I wasn't quite thinking straight here, I'm not going to lie. But I need to get something. I'm going to have cows before I was originally anticipating, I think. So I do need to get something with some bales, and I sold off all my bales already. I should have kept a few of those little tiny bales, just so we would have had them. Oh, I missed that turn by a mile. Let's see if I can spin that in a little bit better. There we go. And since we're already up here, we have the sell point for fertilizer right at the top, so I didn't need to deal with that again. It was already up here, which is a little bit easier. Let's be perfectly honest. Oh, bad. We'll unwrap this again. Now, we're not doing soybeans this time. We're going to... What do we want to do here? Wheat or barley? Or oat? You know what? Let's do some oat. Let's go barley. Let's do barley. We did wheat before. We don't need to do that again, of course, but... There we go. Fire that up. Now, this field itself is right, like I said, above the... it's at the top part of our farm. So it's not bad for us to get to. There's a direct passage to these fields directly from the cow pasture, actually, and that's kind of how I got up here originally. But there is a fence at the bottom here on the bottom side. You can see my tracks. And they go right down to our farm. So it goes through another small field, which we also own. It's currently all grass. And then that just drops right into the cow pasture, which is kind of nice. Oh, wow. I didn't notice how steep this was before when I was looking at this. But like, look at this. Down the hill into town almost. That is very cool. So this won't take us too long. Now, I realize this Amazon, this cedar, guys, it's too big for this map, I personally think. It's borderline. Now, that one field we just finished doing, yeah, that's kind of perfect for that field. I definitely would not go any bigger than this particular cedar. This thing is definitely maxing out right now. Getting it around some of the spots, it's definitely a bit tight, that's for sure. I'm almost tempted to get a smaller cedar just for certain parts of the map. I don't know yet. I don't know if that's worth it. We're not flush with cash by any means, so we're going to be taking it easy. We'll definitely be taking it easy. Nice. I was just actually watching the squad's video yesterday, and he was talking about camera angles on his shots, what he's doing some farm sim, and what looks most realistic. And I personally prefer the forward shot, this one right here. I love watching my tractors work this way here. I think he's talking about having something like this here, where you're straight above, looking down at it, and how that doesn't really look all that realistic. Yeah, I find that's somewhat true. I don't usually use this view, but it is easier for sure, because you can kind of see where your planter, your seeder are going, your harvester, whatever else you're using, right? But I try to always go with the forward view, and kind of zoom in a bit, like right here, and just really watch everything that's going on. Let's see if we can do this. Now, the problem is trying to hit the proper lines when you're doing this view, because you don't get a lot of notice on when there's a corner coming. But yeah, I don't know. I do like this view personally. And then you got to get the sunshine side, of course, too. So you got to be over on this side, and that makes it even tougher right now because, well, you can't see how far our cedar's sticking onto the stuff we've already done. And done. Perfect. That's quick. Let's drop it back down the way we came in, and I'll show you the fields we got down here. Got stuff kind of strewn about down below, as you can kind of see in that back parking lot already here. Oh, better slow her down. Make sure she gets wrapped up. Nice. So we've got one field right here. This is just a tiny little grass field you can see. As soon as we drop through here, we are into the cow pasture. That's awesome. Now I think, yeah, this isn't bad at all. And you've actually got a fence right there for our sheep as well. That goes over into our sheep pasture. There's always little gates on this map that you kind of forget about. You know what? I can climb. Where should I put this thing? I gotta find a spot for it. You can see it's a bit of a mess down here. I got my truck sitting back over here. I was getting ready on this side for another project we're gonna be working on soon. But let's get this out of the way. Nice. We do need to worry about fertilizing those crops at some point, mind you. Excellent. Alright. So that's it for planting, guys. That's all the fields that I needed to plant. That's already been done. Our spring season, you could say it's done. That's not bad. It's pretty quick. Where should I put this? Oh, I think right at the frontier is my plan. Let's see if I can kind of ram it in there. I hope I can just kind of fit it in. Oh, I don't know. Can I fit it in there? Ooh, these doors are so narrow. I'll have to figure out a way to put it in there. But that's it for spring season. Now, getting ready for cattle. Well, you guys know what you need. We need grass, so let's go take care of some grass. Alright, that wasn't actually as bad as I thought, but it was still a very precise maneuver. That much. Let's go take this back down. So, we need to get some grass. Now, typically I was using the Fortschrite. Where is it? Right in here. We were using that last time, which it worked fine, but it's a little bit more work because, well, we have to come back and pick it up afterwards. I didn't have a tractor that was powerful enough to handle both, well, the mower and the loading wagon at the same time. Now, you don't have that issue. Now, that's one of the nice things about this tractor as well, guys, is it does have a front PTO on it, so you can use front implements on this bad boy. Bad boy! Nice. Bad boy. So, let's get that fired up, go down here. Oh, I gotta go pick up the trailer. Actually, we can talk about this while I'm over here. A lot of you were saying that this small little garage here on the left, I should stick my header in there, because I just stored my header off on the side. So I did manage to fit it in there. You can see, actually, I was just doing it just a minute ago here. It does fit, kind of. I can't close the door, but it's in there. I think the header's a bit too big on this map. Just a touch. Alright, through the toolies here, and back to the back. Nice. Alright, and we grab our little trailer we've left over here in the middle of nowhere for now. Actually, I've got to get back in here and move some stuff around. I need to get back into this area. So it's funny, I've complained in almost all my Let's Plays about not having enough space on the maps I build to move stuff around, because I've always made my own maps, or my own farms, I should say. And is this going to come out of here? Yeah, don't scratch the truck, don't scratch the truck, nice. But this map here is so much tighter than any of the ones I've built. So I guess I have nothing to complain about on the ones I'm making. I mean, these ones are way worse. Want to go this way? Yes, I do. Yeah, we do. Nice. Pull this little path down here. And down the hill. So the field that I want to work in is right here. This is our field as well. It's right beside the church. Actually, let's see. Open this up. Oh, wow. And in we go. Get this fired up. And yeah, this is all we need to take care of. So I want to get a bunch of grass on this. It shouldn't take us too long to get all the grass out of this with this setup. This is a little bit faster than what we've done in the past, just because I can do it all in kind of one fell swoop. But when you go by the church, you got to watch out because it gets pretty noisy all of a sudden. It scares the heck out of you. All right, perfect. Actually, you know what? It's not noisy on this side. Yeah, it must be around the front. There you can kind of hear the bells. My tractor's overriding it though. Oh man, so we're going to finish off this field. Like I said, it's not a lot of grass, but I need to get started thinking about cows right away. I want to get cows on the go. This is a nice little field down here. I like this. This is cool. Is there a path back here? I don't even know what's back here. Oh no, it's the wood log, the sawmill down in the far corner. That's right. Excellent. Now the one thing I should have done, if I turn this into an actual field, because it's not an actual field right now, I could hire workers in here at least to do it, but since it's not really technically a field yet, I'm stuck doing it on my own. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, so we've got the bunker right at the far end here. This is going to be my silage bunker, I think, for the cattle guys. We'll make TMR down on this end. We've got some other special ideas for TMR, but we're a couple days away from that still. But we're going to start getting set up for cattle. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit tight to get things on the go for that. We have lots of grass on this field, mind you, or on this farm, so I should be able to get enough hay and grass and that stuff. It's going to be the straw. I might have to buy my first couple bales just to get us going here. Alright, let's open this bad boy up. Now this thing always catches me off guard on how much it can hold. Let's see here. It seems to be a little more reasonable now. Last time we did this, it seemed like we had so much more. That's all we got. Alright, that's not bad. I might do a little bit more of this before we compact it, but that's not bad. It's a quick start. Why are you moving around? Bizarre. Anyways, we got one more last thing to take care of, guys. I need to feed those sheep. I need to get that taken care of. What? Why are you moving? What is this thing doing? Do you guys see that, or am I losing my mind? It is hooked up. I don't know what's going on. It's possessed. Oh, man. Anyways, let's get that taken care of. I got a new piece of equipment we need to buy. And I think you guys... See? What is going on here? I think you guys know what it is. So we've gone ahead and we've purchased the milling machine. Now, this is a little secret. Actually, someone in the comments yesterday made light of. And this is actually pretty awesome. So the shop, as you can see, is way up in the top section here. Our little farm is way down here. It's quite a trek between the two distances on this map. And it's not really an easy way. You kind of have to come down the road and all the way up to get to the shop. So it's quite a trek, and we'll need a tractor to pick that up, obviously. So this is one way of doing it. If you hit the reset button on a piece of equipment, it resets it back to your farm. And the reset location is actually, let's see if we can show this here. Where is it? There it is. Right where we're parked right now. That's a slick little spot. So if you want to bring your equipment down to your farm, guys, yeah, drop it and reset it. That's not bad. That works out really well. Let's drop in here. So guys, like I said, I need to feed the sheep. Now, my plan originally was to use our Ford there with the front end loader. Well, fortunately, we got something better now. I don't need to do that. Let's just grab this. Now, in fact, I could even grab this this pickup loading wagon if I wanted to. That would work. But we've got another wagon that we'll use instead. One of the older ones. Let's get this up and out of the way. There we go. We can use this one right here. This will work just fine for our purposes. The only thing I don't like about this one is the fact that it's all it's a wagon, so I can't control the way it drives. I can't even drive it out of here. Let's see if we go this way. Maybe if we go this way here, that'll work. And then I'm also trying to use the new shifting mode as well. Come on, free. If I give it enough gas, it'll come free. Yes, thank you. There we go. All right, so let's go give this a shot, and we'll see if we can pull. Oh man, look at all the. Get out of the way. There we go. Let's see if this is going to work the way we expect it will. Sure it will. Oh yeah, we got to fold first. There we go. Fire that up. And go. Perfect. Exactly as I'd want it to work. So this is a lot faster than trying to use a front-end loader, trying to load it that way. I mean, it's not a lot going in here, mind you. It's not like it's a huge amount of grass we need. But this is still a pretty quick way of loading a trailer up. Love it. Awesome. All right, so that is it for that. Let's lift this up. You know what? I'm going to just drop this right here for now because I don't need it. Which is going to be the easiest way for me to spin this thing around. I can spin this way. Is it going to let me do it? Probably not. I mean, it's a sharp turner, but I don't think it's that sharp, is it? Not quite. All right, well, here we go. Let's go load this off. And by that, I mean unload this, of course. Let's see here. Which way are we emptying this thing? Does this one go off the left side, I believe? Or not? That should be left side. Why does it not give me the option? There we go. There we go. Perfect. That's it. They are fed again. Awesome. Well, we're keeping our sheep happy, guys. That is great. Oh, I can't see anything in the trees. But that is going to do it for us today. We've got to go wash our equipment, it looks like. Holy smokes, look at this thing. It's a disaster. Anyways, that's going to do it for us today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you drop a like. If you're not a subscriber, guys, you know what to do there. But we will see you next time. This is Klutch. Over and out.